Hey everyone, welcome all to practice. Happy Thursday if you're watching live. Happy whatever day it is for you if you are watching the replay. So we are super glad that you are here tonight. Ready to relax. So last week, if you were with us, we did a pretty active practice. I invite you to go back and check out the one from last week where we used guided imagery for clearing, right? It really was for clearing. And in that guided imagery, our task was to pick weeds out of our garden. And that represented for us clearing out anything that didn't serve us. So, with that in mind, there was a lot of activity in our guided imagery helping us to clear. If that sounds interesting to you, I highly recommend going to check that out. But one feedback I did get from a longtime supporter of the channel and my dear friend, Saide, whose birthday it is today. Happy birthday, Saide! Let me know that she was fully expecting to relax, and I had her picking weeds last week. And while it was helpful, maybe it wasn't the most relaxing. So I told her that today, especially for her birthday, we will be relaxing. So if you, like me, just need a moment to quite literally catch your breath, pause, take a minute, unwind from the day, take a load off, maybe put your feet up, right? This is going to be a great practice to be in whatever comfortable, easy position is going to be good for you. So just get ready to relax. So, and we are really going to use, a lot of times when we do deep relaxation on the channel, we are doing it with something that looks a lot like a body scan, where we're scanning our body, but we're also intentionally relaxing our muscles and our joints and tendons and all of those things as we go through the scan. Today, there will be a little bit of that, but we are going to really utilize the breath to help us relax, When we slow down the breath, when we lengthen the breath, when we take nice full breaths, it may feel a lot of I'm just breathing, right? This is just what my body does. But it has so many positive impacts, so many positive health impacts on our bodies. So one of the primary things is it lets our bodies know that it can move from stress, fight or flight, into rest, digest, right? So we can now, sorry guys, I've really got something in my eye here. But anyway, it really lets us move into our parasympathetic nervous system and give all of the resources our body needs to digest and rest and heal and all of those good things that we want. So what does that look like? It looks like a slower pace of breathing. It looks like a slower heart rate. And I invite you, if you have something like a Fitbit or anything else that this isn't a Fitbit, it's just a bracelet, but would monitor your heart rate. I invite you to wear one and monitor your heart rate during a practice like this. In a lot of ways, that's biofeedback for us also, because we are getting the feedback of our heart rate, and we can use our breath to help slow down our heart rate, right? So slowing down the heart rate, reducing the stress on our vascular system, reducing blood pressure, oxygenating, right? The deeper our breath is, the more oxygen we take in, the more oxygenated our blood is, and can carry that to all of our organs, that it can use all that good oxygen going to our brain, right? Our brain loves oxygen. It's really good for the brain. right? To function really well. So, and this is just scratching the surface, right? The deep breathing can have so many important impacts. So, I'm going to guide you all through a practice of deep breathing tonight um, for deep relaxation. So, with that, settle in. Maybe you're already beginning to take deeper breaths. No judgment, just maybe becoming aware of where your breath is now as you get into a comfortable position. So, again, grab your water, grab a drink if you need it. Stay seated if that's comfortable. This is a great one to do lying down. We're really going to lean into the relaxation. So, it can be helpful for just to relax all the muscles if you're laying down. Up to you if you feel like you can. I'm making this motion down here, but you guys can't see. If you can expand your diaphragm easier laying down or sitting up. So go ahead and get comfy, get cozy, settle in, rest your hands someplace comfortable and easy. And when you're ready, just start becoming aware of your body in space, becoming aware of the contact points between you and the surface beneath you. Maybe noticing your feet flat on the floor, the chair beneath you, the bed underneath the length of your body. Just noticing. And just taking a notice and awareness, becoming aware of how you're feeling right now. Do you notice any tightness or tension in the body? Do you notice any mental or emotional fatigue? And just noticing, taking them as simple realities, simple facts. Without judgment, we just notice. Noticing our breath, the pace of the breath, the depth of the breath. Just noticing. And for this first breath that we're going to use together, we're going to breathe in deeply through the nose and then really let out a full sigh out the mouth. Okay, so really just letting it tumble out, flow out all the way, a full exhale. So as you're ready, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more time. Breathing in and out. Just breathing normally now. Letting the awareness rest on the breath. Some tension starting to melt away. Just breathing. And now becoming aware of our bodies. Bring your awareness to the muscles in your forehead and your eyebrows. And I invite you to relax those away. You might even, as I'm doing, bring your hands up around your forehead and just gently caress that area, inviting that just to relax, right? Because we're usually scrunched. So just relaxing those muscles around the eyes, Just barely caressing the skin, relaxing the muscles, even the cheeks, right? We can get scrunched this way. So the cheeks and the muscles under and around the eyes. Relaxing the jaw. Relaxing the jaw. Bring your awareness to your neck and your shoulders. And maybe with a breath, relax the shoulders down and away. Maybe take a few breaths with the neck and the shoulders and just let them melt. Breathing in a full breath and out. Relaxing the shoulders. Maybe also the upper back and the chest. A few breaths to release. And as we breathe tonight, I want to invite you, if you feel like you're having a hard time getting a deep breath, right? That can happen for a lot of reasons. It can be stress, where we're simply breathing up here in the top of our chest. There can be some issues with indigestion that sometimes can cause issues with us feeling like we can get a good breath. For me, I have, especially, I believe, triggers stress, induced vocal cord dysfunction. So your vocal cords open when you take a breath, so the air can go in, and they close when you're not taking a breath. And if you have vocal cord dysfunction, it'll do the opposite. So it can feel really hard to get that air down in, right? And so if that's happening for you, one thing that can be really helpful, I might actually want to do a couple of things. This is not specific to vocal cord dysfunction. I want us all just to take a moment here, staying in our bodies, and I want us to open up. So roll those shoulders back, right? So we've brought them down, but go ahead and roll them back. And I want you to open up your chest. Open up your chest. You might even want to open up your wings, right? Your arms. I like to call them wings. And just bring them back and open and notice, and just notice here. You might come back and open a few times and just notice if and how does your breathing change when you open up that area. Just opening up. If you're sitting, maybe sit a little bit taller, right? Again, making that space so that your diaphragm can really expand. If you're laying down, maybe stretching, right? Getting longer, right? We're just getting longer here. Opening, just opening, softening and opening. A lot of practices of various kinds, mindfulness, meditation practices, will have you dip your chin a lot of times for practice, which is great for those things. For tonight, I want you to go ahead and experiment with tilting your chin upward. Again, opening. Notice, how does it feel? How does your breath feel when your chin is dipped down versus when it's up? For me, this is more open, and I feel like the air flows more freely. And when I have my chin tipped up and my shoulders back and I'm sitting tall, the air flows so much more easily. So take a moment to experiment and just notice what that feels like in your body. For many of us, for one reason or another, whether it's sitting at a desk or driving or doing any tasks, right? So a lot of times we're hunched, right? We're hunched, we're scrunched, we're contracted. So this is a great opportunity to make space and let the air, let the breath flow freely. Just taking some breaths here. And again, if you're feeling like you're having trouble getting that deep breath, even with the opening, one thing that can help and invite those vocal cords to stay nice and open is pursed lipped breathing, right? If you or someone you know has COPD, if you have vocal cord dysfunction, these are great exercises and practices to help keep that air flowing freely. So that looks something like this, where on the out breath, if you're a flute player, you can do that because that's what that'll feel like. Otherwise, you're simply pursing your lips and blowing the air. If you put your hand in front of your face when you do that and you purse lip breathe versus regular, the air will feel cooler. It's moving faster. Right. And you might recognize that as something we do just to calm down, right? How often do we take those breaths and just, right? It's helpful. So just breathing. Melt a little bit more into your chair, into the surface beneath you. Stay open, don't contract, but allow the surface to really support you. Take the burden. Just breathing without judgment. We're going to move into our second structured breath for the evening. And we're really going to be intentional with a deep breath in and a longer breath out. So with this, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and take that deep breath in through the nose, and then we will go ahead and exhale through the mouth. And I invite you to do the pursed lipped breathing here. Nice and slow. We're not hyperventilating. Nice and slow. And if the pace that I set does not work well for you, I encourage you to set whatever pace is best for you. We're going to do 4 in and 7 out, and I will count that for you. The goal is we're going to try to get through that sequence 5 times, and then I will invite you to take over and do that on your own. You can keep the 4-7. You can lengthen the in and the out if you like, but the idea is to lengthen the out breath and to slow the overall experience of breathing. So settling back into that comfortable, expanded posture, chin slightly lifted, shoulders back. We'll begin to breathe in for 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Continue on your own for several breaths. Going at whatever pace is comfortable for you. Simply breathing in and out, lengthening that out breath. We'll begin again together with the in breath for 4 and the out breath for 7. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathing normally and naturally. Now, and as you breathe, you may keep the longer out breath. Taking a deep in breath and a long out breath. Slowing down the breath, slowing down the heart rate, letting the body know it's okay. It's okay to relax now. This time is exactly for this. Let's do one more round of the 4, 7 breaths. Now, as you're ready, breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go a little longer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and breathe normal. Great work. Great work slowing down. inviting your nervous system to relax your body. Just breathing now for a few minutes. Quiet, rested, right here in the present moment, right here in your body, right here taking care of yourself, allowing your body to heal, allowing it to restore. Just breathing. And as you breathe, I want you just to become aware. Do you notice any changes or shifts from when practice began? You may or may not. Perhaps you feel a little more open and expanded. Perhaps your breath flows a little more easily. Perhaps your muscles feel a little more relaxed. Perhaps you feel a little anxious because taking time for yourself to simply breathe is a bit uncomfortable and it feels like you should be doing something else. That's true for a lot of us, and I invite you to invite those thoughts to simply release. Thank them for stopping by and allow them to go as you return to your awareness of your breath. And as we come to the close of practice tonight, we'll close as we do most practices with some gratitude. Repeat after me. I am grateful for this moment. I am grateful for this breath. I am grateful I showed up to practice tonight. And as we come to a close and return to the room in which we began, I invite you to take some small movements in your fingers and your toes. Stretch if you need to stretch. Bring a slight smile to your face. Give yourself a nice big hug. I always feel like I need a really big stretch at the end, even if I'm very relaxed. I love a good stretch. So, as you come back to the room and gently open your eyes as you're ready, I am so grateful that you showed up to practice tonight and took a few moments for yourself, for your healing journey. I invite you, if this is helpful for you, it might be helpful for others. So please do feel free to share. If there is something in particular you would like to practice, let me know. I have been taking requests. Tonight was a request, and I would absolutely love to design something that is best fit for whatever sounds good to you. Learn more at the Empowered Healing Practices website, empoweredhealingpractices.com. If you find this very helpful, there is a donation button down at the bottom of that page, so that is available as well. And join us in the Facebook community. We would love to see you there for encouragement, for reminders for practice, and all of those great things. So thank you all so much for joining this evening. We're going to continue our weekly practice. So join us here next week, same time, same place. And we will see you all very soon. All my love.